no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay.
What is the deal? And this is this thing we do right here. This is Brothas N Bets, and I am Marley Bets, and y'all know what it is, man. It's Sunday. We still talking NBA playoffs, so that means I got my partner, Mr. LJ from Houston, the statistician. If y'all don't know, what up, LJ?
What's going on, Marley?
Same old, man. How you been?
Man, just chilling, enjoying these NBA playoffs, been keeping it light, not too much, but just picking my spots, trying to make sure, I make a reasonable decision. There's different type of things going in the playoffs. But yeah, we got a couple games today. I got to play on one of them, but yeah, we can talk about it.
Okay. I like that. I like what you said there. Just picking my spots carefully and making good decisions. Sounds like a winning recipe to me, right? Briefly talk about yesterday, how you did, or what you saw, what you noticed, just the games, quick recap, so to speak. Yesterday I posted my plays because I didn't do a show, 7-on-7 tournament, but I took what was the first game? Excuse me.
Heat in the Knicks.
I took Miami first quarter and Miami full game minus the 4. And then for the Lakers, I took the first quarter. That was my only loss. And what do you know? Blow them out the rest of the way. So I went 2-1 yesterday. Pretty decent day. I'm trying to do like exactly what you just said earlier. Haven't been going crazy. 2 spots, a spot here or there. Pick my spots, win the money, get out. There's no need in being super greedy or whatever. With that being said, this is what I'm looking like on the NBA playoffs this season. I am 41-21, 3 pushes, 20 games over 500 with the 3 pushes. I don't know how you want to look at that, but hey, I think we're doing pretty good. The hoodoo day though, that is doing excelente. 10-2-1. We're coming off a victory after coming off a loss there. So just a quick, talk about the games real quick. What do you think about New York? I think they're done, LJ. I think New York is done. I don't think they'll win this next game, but we'll see what happens. But even if they win or loss, I just think they're done. I don't think they got enough. I don't even know if they got Brunson. Brunson's just went missing. I don't know if it's Jimmy or who's doing what kind of job. Spo is coaching his ass off right now. Can we all say that? Can we admit that? Spo is – nobody picked Miami to be in the conference semis, let alone I think they're going to be in the conference finals now. So Miami, I'm loving that. And then the Warriors in LA. I still think after watching that game, you tell me if I'm wrong, LJ. I still like the Warriors. I still like the Warriors. No, I'm wrong.
I mean, I don't think so because I just believe if Anthony Davis just play the way he plays, the Lakers can beat them.
Oh, no. So if Anthony Davis does that consistently, then yes. But next game, he's going to give you 12 because that's just what he does.
Yeah.
He'll score 30, then he'll score 15. Then he'll score 30, then he'll score 12. It's just – but, yes, yeah, they're so big and so long. But I did cut you off, so go ahead.
No, I was just saying the Warriors have to depend on the 3. They shot 29% yesterday. The Lakers shot 48% from the 3. They're getting more free throw attempts, so that's extra points, and they're beating them in points in the paint. So the only way the Warriors can compete is if they're hitting their threes and getting the boards because they're getting beat on those, possessions. So if the Lakers continue, like I said, you got D'Angelo Russell playing well too. So if everybody joins the party, and AD just be consistent, I see them beating the Warriors, bro.
If you're going to tell me AD is going to be consistent through the next several games, 100% agree with you. 100% agree. The Warriors have no size. He is their biggest advantage in this game, offensively, defensively. Like you said, the free throw, none of that stuff is going to change. The Lakers aren't going to get smaller. Warriors aren't going to get taller. So that is what it is. They're going to continue to get out rebounded with the exception of Looney.
Yeah.
And they're going to continue to shoot more free throws because the Lakers attack the lane, the Warriors shoot jump shots. So that shit not going to change. There's nothing we can do about that. What is going to change, or what has to change, or what's changing thus far, is Anthony Davis. Sometimes he plays like a fucking first team All NBA guy, and then sometimes he plays like the 6-7 man in a rotation. So, yeah, if they can get that part figured out, I 100% agree with you. Then yeah, it should be a match. But if they can't, and he does that 15-point shit again next game tomorrow, then and they lose that game, and I think we'll continue to see what we continue to see. Bouncy turby, tippy toppy, one game. And that game 7 at home for the Warriors, to me, you gotta lean Warriors. They're at home, they're shooters, but the Lakers got Bron, and if Bron can take over for one game.
That has been in a lot of game 7s.
So yeah, I'm not sold. That's why I was asking. I'm not sold either. Yeah. But I'm just I don't trust Anthony Davis consistency. But if they can make it to 7, can LeBron win you a game? Of course.
Yeah. Warriors got to stop turning the ball over too. They got too many turnovers, which is hurting them too.
And that turnovers be so stupid and sloppy sometimes. It's just like careless with the fucking basketball. If I've ever seen one. What up, Dave? Did Dave just hit me? Not a good morning for shooting. Oh, Dave, available later though. I got you, Dave. All right, LJ. Let's fucking jump right into it. We are here. Celtics, 76ers, game 3. The line is at the 76ers plus 1.5. Again, they're home dogs. The total is at 216. Statistician, my brother, take it away. What do you got? Who do you like?
Well, you know I don't bet Boston games.
Do not bet Boston. SBO, what's good, my brother?
But if I was betting Boston games, I would be all on Boston. They have the advantage at the field goals. They're shooting 49%. They're shooting 37% from the 3. They're plus 6 in rebounds over the 76ers, and they're plus 10 in points in the paint. So all those major categories, Boston has the advantage. Now, for the 76ers side, are we going to get the James Harden that showed up when Embiid didn't play, or are we going to get the James Harden that showed up the last game when Embiid did play? That's the key to the 76ers. James Harden has to be more consistent on the offensive end, and he has to penetrate and get free throw opportunities, because when he puts pressure on the defense, he's getting fouls, and Boston could get into foul trouble, will deteriorate that roster. You got to get one of those players in foul trouble, because if you allow Boston to continue to play defense and shoot threes the way they do, you're not going to beat them. You see what I'm saying? And the Sixers, I don't think they got the bodies to keep up with Boston, especially when Embiid slows the pace down. You see what I'm saying? When he's not on the floor, I think the Sixers are better. They can run, they got space, they can, shoot the 3, and then they can penetrate and drive. When Embiid's in the paint, he clogs up a lot of stuff. And when he kicks it out, when he gets double teamed, everybody's scrambling trying to get a good shot. So I just believe Boston is the better team. I want the 76ers to win because I picked the 76ers to win the East. But the way that James Harden shows up in the playoffs, and Embiid has digressed from, he was averaging a 47 PRA in the season. Now he's averaging a 31. That is a major drop-off from his stats of what he had in the regular season to right now in the playoffs. And he got the MVP the other night. So, hey, maybe he could come back and show that he deserved that MVP. But until, he shows it, I believe that your money has to be on Boston. But I'm not betting it because I don't bet Boston games.
You don't bet Boston. Right.
Nope.
Right. All right. So I bet Boston. I bet every NBA team. So we'll just leave that there. But however, with this game, I'm gonna do what I've done the last 2 games of this series. Definitely last game in this series. So if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it, as they say. And those plays are this: 76ers first quarter, because I like them early. As always, they won now 5 out of the 7 games that they've played, including in the regular season. They won 5 of the first quarters.
Okay.
Now, they ain't won 5 of the games, but they won 5 of the 7 first quarters, and they're at home. So, and this is essentially a do or die for the 76ers. They lose this game, they can pretty much consider it a wrap. They're not coming back from 3-1. Might be over 4-1 when they get to Boston for game 5 if they don't win tonight. Very possible. So I like them early. And I'm going to keep riding with my guy, Nasty Nate. We've been on this for about at least a week, maybe 2. Boston second quarter hasn't let me down. Don't expect it to let me down now. So I'm taking Boston second quarter. It's minus half a point. I think Philly is plus half a point. Let me pull it up real. I got the lines pulled up already. So let me just. First quarter, it's a pick 'em. Excuse me. Second quarter, Boston minus half a point. So we're on both those bets. Reason being is, oh man, I don't got my chains. I gotta go get the hoodoo. It's the energy. First quarter, home crowd, we gonna rock that wave. Second quarter, wave dies down a little bit. Better team prevails normally, usually in the second quarter. So those are my thoughts there. As far as Embiid goes, piggybacking off what LJ said, look, Embiid's hurt. At the end of the day, we're not getting. That's why the PRA is dropped 20 points. He hurt. From what I've read, he's probably going to need surgery at the end of the season on that knee. So what Embiid we're going to get today, I don't know, but I know we're going to get a hurt one. So I do know that. I'm not going to be 100%. I wouldn't be on Philly for the full game. I'll tell you that. Just because I don't know. One, I know Embiid's hurt. I don't know how hurt. I don't know how much he can play, but like LJ said, his PRA dropped 20 points. Clearly he's hurt. Clearly something is wrong because it's not the normal.
No.
2, I've been telling y'all this because I'm from Houston. James Harden in the playoffs is hit or miss. Like you just never know which one you go get. Might go for 45, might go 2 for 12 the next game. You know, who knows what you're gonna get from this guy? So that's a problem for me as far as a full game goes. If you get the good James Harden, they can win this game easily. James Harden can go drop 35. Maxey can give you 25. Harris can give you 20. They're good enough to get a game, as we saw in game 1. Whether you go get that game it's too many question marks for me. That's why I'm just first quarter, second quarter. Too many question marks to answer for the full game. If you ask me, I was a betting man, which I am. I put my money on Boston. It's just at least you know what you're gonna get. I don't know what's going on in Philly. Like LJ said, I kind of hope they win too. I wanted to see Philly Miami next series. Now I feel like we've gotten Miami Boston enough times. I would love to see Jimmy Butler go to Philly and shut them up if possible. Because I think that was the biggest mistake that they made. They chose Ben Simmons over Jimmy Butler. And now you can laugh at it. It's just insane. And they chose him after like he hit playoff winning shots for them that one season they had him before he went to Philly. I think he hit 2 clutch shots for them at the end game. And his statement was, that's why they brought me here. And then they just let him go out the door. Could you imagine Butler with Joel, like that attitude of that team?
Yeah.
Nasty. And they'll be killers on defense. Yeah, anyway. Crazy. Let's keep it moving though. I like Philly first quarter, Boston second quarter. I know it's kind of weird, but trust me, it works. I've hit it twice this series, so trust me. All right, these are LJ's sons. I co-sign them. We were in trouble. We still might be in trouble depending on what happens tonight, but we're looking a lot better after game 1 because, after the first 2 games in Denver because, it was getting a little hectic. I don't know what Monty Williams was doing, not knowing that Terrence Ross and TJ Warren is on the bench for them. And the problem has been that they can't score. The second unit can't score since the Clipper series. So why they've been on the bench this whole entire time, except for game 1, is beyond me. Why they couldn't get at least one of them in. I mean, Jesus Christ, you can't. The second unit can't score. You got 2 guys that can score that were starters on their sorry teams. They can come give you a couple buckets. So, with that being said, Nuggets game 3 in Phoenix. The line is at -2. Total is at 227.5. And I said this, LJ, before the game 3 in the first game. KD and Booker got to go for like 30. You know what I'm saying? One of them got to go for like 40 with Chris Paul being out. But I like how Campaign stepped up in the absence. They almost looked a little better without Chris Paul. But Chris Paul decision making and all the intangibles that come with Chris Paul, I'm not so sure that I want to make that statement just right now. But I'm still gonna ride, LJ. I ain't jumping off the bandwagon. I like the Suns early in this one. Still. And I took, let me see if I took first quarter or first half, because I already put these bets in. I took the first quarter. Let me see, pending bets. I took the Suns. Oh, no, I didn't. I took them full game, LJ.
Yeah.
I took full game on the money line, but I do like them early first half. And that line, I believe, is 1.5. One.
You said 1. First half?
1. Okay.
Yeah.
1. Yeah.
I got that 1.
So put me on the first half. I've already taken the full game. I guess I was that confident in them. So I'm on first half. I'm on full game. Stand away from the first quarter this time. Take it away, LJ. Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, I'm right there with you. I'm on first half and full game. First half -1, full game -2.
All right,
I believe this is a desperation spot for the Suns. And everybody keeps saying that they don't have enough bodies. The bench is better. Denver's bench is better than the Suns. All that, whatever.
Right.
Kevin Durant needs to shoot better for the Suns to win this series. Now, he's missed a lot of shots. He's missed layups. He's missed little gimmies at the bucket. I don't know if it's just the fact that he's just trying to get used to this team. I don't know. Or maybe it could be Paul out now. A lot of factors are factoring into how
Aaron Gordon is, Aaron Gordon got nice size and athletic ability. You think that got
he can bang with him. He can bang with him. But I went back and looked at Kevin Durant's last 4 playoff series since 2020-21.
Okay.
He was averaging a 48% from the field. You see what I'm saying? Right now, he's only averaging 44% in this series. That has to increase. He has to be close to 48 to 50% because the 3 out of the last 4 that he had in those playoffs, he shot at least 50% from the field. So the fact that he's shooting 44% for the field is one of the issues why the Suns, because they're already down a man with Chris Paul. So he has to give them even more now. Now, Booker doing his job. You see what I'm saying? Right. He has a 49 PRA, averaging 36, 5, and 8 in the second round of the playoffs. So I have no issue with Booker. He's doing great. Kevin Durant is averaging 30, 10, and 4, and that's still not enough. You see what I'm saying? That's a 44 PRA. Kevin Durant and Booker have to combine for at least 75 to 80 points, bro. I know it seems like a lot. That means that they have to get close to 40 points a game. Now, we've seen this before. LeBron and Kyrie had to do it when they was in the finals versus the Warriors. They both had to go for at least 40-some a night in order to compete against that team. The Suns are the same way, bro. They have to have Booker and Durant have efficient games to at least stay, because you're not getting anything from Ayton. Ayton is only averaging 10 points and 8 rebounds in the second round, when he was averaging 18 and 10 during the season, 16 and 11 in the first round. So that's the problem right there. He's losing his matchup with Jokic, because Jokic is giving you 31, 17, and 9. You see what I'm saying? So Ayton is getting outplayed by 21 points, bro, and getting out-rebounded by +8 on the board. So he is the issue that the Suns, he's the weak link of the Suns is what I'm getting at. Bottom line. So push come to shove, I got it marked to where if Ayton give you 10 points, if Payne and somebody else can get you 10 points combined, if the bench can give you 10 points, Booker and Durant,
I think you can get that with Ross.
I believe you can too. But the Suns have to have the lead in order for Monty to use those players. If they're behind, he can't put them in the game because they can't score and keep up with the starters of the Denver Nuggets. Now, if you pay attention, Monty has to keep at least one starter on the floor the entire game. I don't know if you're paying attention to that. But when Durant goes to the bench, Booker's on the floor. If Booker's on the bench, Durant is on the floor. You can't have both of them off the floor at the same time because you're going to lose a lot of possessions, and Denver is just too fast in order for them to do that. They have to have somebody on that floor at all times. So for them to win this game, they have to keep Denver off the boards because they're +8 on rebounds, they're +4 in offensive rebounds, and they're +3 in points in the paint. I'm not necessarily worried about that because that's close. You see what I'm saying? But the rebounds, they have to get the offensive rebounds and keep Denver off the second possessions because that's what's killing the Suns. Denver getting these extra possessions, second chance points, tip ins on the boards, which goes back to Ayton being soft. You see what I'm saying? He's watching them go for the board. He's not under the goal. I don't know what problem Ayton. I just don't believe he has that dog in him. He don't have it, bro.
He don't.
But
he's not a dog. You can't tell me you're a dog when you let Jokic grab 17 boards and you only got 9.
Bro, like seriously. And not to mention, I've looked up the last 5 matchups that Jokic and Ayton have gone against. The last 5 regular season matchups, Jokic 31, 13, and 7. Ayton is only averaging 19 and 11. And the playoff series that the Suns swept Jokic in them without Jamal Murray, Jokic averaged 25, 13, and 6 on Ayton. He only averaged 14 and 10. So he's been out playing this guy for the last 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different matchups, bro. He's outplayed this guy. So I know Monty is in Ayton's ear. You have to be better. You have to be better. If you want to play and be on the floor, you have to be better. I'm just going to have to take you off the floor. I don't know if you heard that audio that they caught up with. He was questioning why was he being taken out the game. And he was like, oh, that last possession was on me. You see what I'm saying? Where you getting killed in your matchup. So, yeah, it is on you. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody else is trying to play tougher
than he did.
Yes, Lindale, yeah, he comes in and gives them effortless, on the boards and things like that.
I'd rather have him out there because he go at least try. I'm not saying Ayton don't try, but like I just feel like you're better than. Look, I don't expect you don't have the skill that Jokic have. I understand that, but getting the boards and protecting the paint, that ain't necessarily a skill. That's more of an effort. So, like that's no excuse. Like him having 17, he got 17. You should have 18. You should be close, whether you're a little above or a little under. Like you should be close. It shouldn't be no 17 to 9. That's 8 more rebounds.
And think about it. Most of those are coming on the offensive rebounds because you're not boxing out, getting the board. They're getting the offensive rebound on you. That's why he's able to get 17 rebounds. You see what I'm saying? Because half of them coming from the offensive side. So I'm just saying, bro. I believe the Suns can still win this series, bro, but they have to get more from Ayton, and Durant and Booker have to combine for 75 to 80 points, bro. Because you gave up 23 points and 18 points when you got Durant. So he has to get to 40, to be honest with you, because if he gets you 30 points from the field, he has to get 8 or 9 free throw attempts as well, which puts you at a 38-39. So Durant, in my opinion, he has to get 40 points, bro. Booker get 35. That's 75 right there. And everybody else can fall in line, and I believe that they can be in a position to win the game. But all those things have to line up.
I agree. I agree. I said they both got to get 30, but yeah, one of them got to get 40. And that's what happened last time. Book had what, 40?
47.
47. KD had 39. KD went 1 for 5 from 3. I don't see that happening again.
Yeah.
So, and his start was just bad. He ended up 12 for 31, but he missed he started like 1 for 6 or 1. He was missing a lot of shots early. And Book had it going all night.
I believe he can get it going.
5 for 8. So I think they can get it done too. I think if they do come back to tie this series, I think that hurts the Nuggets, and I think the Suns ultimately win the series. I think they have to win this game tonight if they want to win this series. Because I don't know why, but I just don't feel like if the Suns win today and tie, I know it's only tie, and they still got to go back to Denver. I just feel like psychologically that's going to fuck
the momentum.
They're one of those teams that like they haven't gotten over the hump the last couple of years, and people, I wasn't a believer in the first round. I'm still waiting on them to. All right, let me see, because I'm not sure about Denver. Yeah, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
If they lose, I think that same shit gonna be coming back into their head. We're actually about to do this segment right now, so you don't need to worry about that. I got that mapped in for LJ. I'm way ahead of you. Quick little, you know what? Let's do that first. LJ, fire away, my brother.
Props. First game, I'm gonna ride DeAnthony Melton. I see he got, what is that, 4 3-pointers today. He's gonna get over 3.5 threes, is what he's saying.
Yes.
He may get it, but I'm just gonna stick to the PRA over 13.5. He's averaging a 17 right now, and he averaged a 17 during the season. And he plays the most minutes off the bench for the Sixers. So he's gonna get the usage. He gets the most minutes. He's feisty on defense. You know, he gets some steals every now and then. So I believe that he will be contributing more and often off the bench. So that 13.5 PRA is pretty low when he's averaging a 17. So DeAnthony Melton's PRA over 13.5 is my first prop in that game. Now the second game, I'm going to definitely take Jokic because Aiden has to prove to me that he can stop Jokic efficiency on the glass. So I'm taking Jokic, rebounds and assists over 22.5, and I'm taking a PRA over 49.5 because he's averaging a 57 right now against DeAndre Ayton. And his PRA has increased from the season to the first round to the second round. 46.5, 47, now it's a 57. So I don't think we can go wrong with Jokic. And I'm going to take Jamal Murray's under 2.5 3-pointers made at plus 102 because he's only had 2+ 3-pointers made his last 6 road games versus the West. So I believe he plays better at home. He's more comfortable when he's on the road. You know, he may score 30, but he's going to get it more from the free throw line and inside the paint. I don't think he's going to be able to cash over 2.5 threes today on the road in Phoenix. So I'm going to take that under because it's plus money. It's pretty juicy to me. Like I said, plus the stats line up to where he's not consistent like that on the road. Now, as far as the Suns side, Booker, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, my friend. PRA over 44.5. That's too low. He averaged a 38 in the season. He averaged a 48 in the first round, and now he's averaging a 49. So 44.5, he's going to get that. He has to get that. He has no choice but to get that. You see what I'm saying? So that's easy. I'm going to take Durant over 30.5 points because I believe he has to get that in order for him to win this game. Now, his PRA is at, I think, 44, and that's right sharp because during the season he had a 41. First round he had a 42. Now he's averaging a 44. Now, he can come short. He could get a 42.5 today, but still cash that over 30.5 points. So I'm going to trust that he gets the points. The rebounds are going to be there. The assists are going to be there because he has to rebound, of course. The rebounds are at over 8.5 plus 110. He's averaging 10 right now in this round. So I'm going to be mad at the rebounds either, but we'll just play it safe because Durant has to score. And I believe that he's going to be thinking about all those shots he missed that last game. It's on his mind. And he's going to be more efficient today, in my opinion. So I believe we get 30 points from Durant from the field, and we get maybe 7 or 8, 9 free throws that get you probably at 39 points. So I'm going to take that over 30.5 points for Durant. And last but not least, let's pick on DeAndre Ayton. Under 9.5 rebounds, minus 118.
Don't say under.
Because he's only averaging 8 right now. And he's getting beat on the boards by Jokic. So I'm going to take that under because I believe that he has to prove that he can get Jokic, neutralize him on those boards, man. Now, if he goes over today, I won't be mad because I believe that the Suns will win if he catches it. But if the Suns going to lose today, give me that under 9.5 rebounds and let me cash that for 8 because he's soft. You know what I'm saying? So those are my, 1, 2, 3, 5 props I put out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 props for me today, sir.
Oh man. Well,
what's wrong?
Nah, I just didn't want you to say you bet the under on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Jokic assists over 8 is what Groovy.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that either. He's averaging 9, so yeah. But the PRA is always safe. He's gonna get a triple double probably. He's always close to it.
What is his PRA? What is his PRA? I missed that one.
Jokic,
Yeah.
it is 49.5. So you got to get a 50.
So he got to get a 50 burger. What is his average, though?
57 in this round. 31, 17, and 9.
Oh, okay. Okay, say less. Say less.
Because even if he gets you 24 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists, that still gets you to 50.
Right. Yeah. Say
I think
less.
so. 24,
Brother.
12, and 9. What is that? 24 plus 12
bets,
plus 9 equals 45. That's a 45.
So the ones I took were I took Devin Booker's PRA.
Yeah.
And I took Jokic PRA.
Mm-hmm.
And I took Kevin Durant to have over 30.5 points. Those are the 3 props that I'm gonna rock with.
That's a nice little parlay piece too.
I'm looking at it right now.
That's a nice parlay piece.
I'm looking at it right now, and it's at plus 550.
Bro, take that shit.
And I like it.
Sprinkle.
And I like it, LJ. So I'm gonna do it. I ain't gonna do nothing big on it, but let's see.
Shit, put $10 on that.
I was just gonna say, what a 10-piece of win. 10-piece of win is 65. I'll take it. All right, we gonna lock those in. We're gonna lock those.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, people. Really quick. Hold on. Submit these. Submit. Let's make sure that goes through. All right, people. Quick little. Hold up. Aiden is watching now. Aiden is watching now. He gonna do better because you gotta pass the ball. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, give him a hard foul. Like, put him on his ass. Something.
They don't do that. They don't do that in this era.
Man, fuck that, dog. He need to put Jokic on his ass or something.
Hard foul. They might get kicked out the game. You give a
not a flagrant, but like hip check him or do something, bro, to show him you're just not gonna punk me, dog. Like it comes to a point to where you got to be tired of the man beating you, dog. Like for real, he has to be tired.
I don't think this is the hardest game season. Because look, game 1 was hard. Game 1 was hard, Groovy Caps, but game 2 was Warriors or nothing. And game 3 last night, it had to be the Lakers. Like, it was going to be so the building was going to be so electric. Now, game 4 is going to be a tough game to cap. Mm-hmm. I agree with that. But I think 2 of those games were easily capped. It was easy. Lakers, Warriors game 2, Lakers game 3. Money. But game 4 and game 1. Yeah. I kind of was thinking, like, I can't remember what I did on the show that day. If we did a show what I posted, but and this is hindsight being 2020. I kind of figured game 1 would have been Lakers too, because Warriors just came off a tough 7-game series. And with the Kings, the only thing was the Lakers going to be kind of rusty for the weight, but nah, I kind of felt like the Lakers could get game 1. And being some vets, you don't have to worry about, could they lose a game at home and recover? Yeah, Jokic, bros, will be 8 up if he try. Jokic can't fight, bro. Did you see him? What happened with Marcus Morris and that little shit he gave? He don't want to fight nobody. Give me Maxey over 1 point. It said 1.5. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Maxey good for 2 threes. I like that. That's a good one. I like that. I might have to double back and take that. All right, people. Quick recap real quick. LJ gave us 2 plays today, along with several prop bets. Suns first half, Suns full game. First half is -1. Full game is -2. I'm right there with Mr. LJ, Suns first half -1 and full game -2, but I'm also on 76ers first quarter only. Then we go back door and take Boston. Bam, second quarter. We're just gonna get in, get out. We'll figure out what else happens. You know, I kind of live bet this game a lot, depending on how the game is flowing. So that's going to be the plan with this one. That one's getting ready to kick off. Aiden fight like he played. Oh, I'm not saying Aiden can fight. I'm just saying Jokic don't want to fight. They probably both can fight. I wouldn't put my money on either one of you. I agree. Aiden is soft as hell. I don't know if he fights that way, but he plays that way.
You know who Trey? You know what Whale called Aiden? Finger roll Aiden.
Wait, who called what?
Well, Wham, that's his nickname for DeAndre Aiden. Finger roll Aiden.
Finger
he
roll
never
Aiden.
dunks the ball. He always want to lay it up in finger roll.
Aiden is what? Is he 7'1"?
Yeah, he's 7 foot. Dog, dunk the ball, bro. Well, finger roll.
Boy, finesse.
Nah,
finesse 3 times.
Nah.
Finesse 3 of them. Finesse 3 of them. Look, the hoodoo play of the day is, man, I'm mad I ain't got my J's on. I hope this don't jinx the hoodoo. I really want to go get him because I feel like it's going to jinx.
Who is Philly?
Huh?
Is Philly first quarter?
It was going to be, it's no. It's Suns first half.
Oh, that hoodoo's the first half. Okay.
Hoodoo can be whatever I goddamn say it is.
Is it ever a hoodoo full game?
It's never been a hoodoo full game. Hoodoo is always an early play.
Okay.
So because we're riding the wave of the home crowd, we're riding the energy, aka the hoodoo.
Well, so Memphis would have cashed all that.
It was a Philly first quarter or Suns first half, but I do like Suns first half. Keep in mind, guys, hoodoo player today is just. I'm just saying.
What was the 2 losses?
The 2 losses were I lost the Knicks first quarter by a half point. They won by 2. It was 2.5. And then the other loss was what was this? It was last week. It was
was it a Kings Warriors?
It had to be a Kings Warriors because it wasn't last week. So it could have been, it might have been that Warriors first quarter game 6. Yeah.
Who'd you have?
That was in Golden State, and that's the game the Kings won.
So you took the Warriors first quarter in that game?
I probably took the Warriors first quarter in that game.
Game 6.
Game 6.
Game 6 was Friday, April 28th.
I think that's what happened.
No, the Warriors won that first quarter.
Warriors won that first quarter, so that one.
They just didn't win the first half.
It wasn't the first half. That I'm gonna have to go find it.
It's all good.
Now I want to know. I know one of them was last week though, and it was the Knicks first quarter. It's game 2 of the Heat. They won, but it was fucking half a point. I needed them to win by 3.
Look, Groovy Cap said ain't gonna get the first bucket of the game. Thanks, LJ. Hey, what is that though? What's the odds of that? First play.
He can roll leg up by 8 and that's the first basket. 55-1. So that's like what, plus 550? That right? Is that how that works? So it's 55 plus 5,000.
Okay.
I don't know how that math works on that.
I don't know.
Give me Warriors first quarter tomorrow. Man, I was thinking that, man. I had the Lakers first quarter yesterday and got.
Yeah, I agree with first quarter tomorrow.
Until like about 4 minutes left in the first quarter, and then fucking Warriors just took off.
Take Warriors first quarter and then take the Lakers the first half. That's how it's going to play out tomorrow early.
Man, I think the Warriors might win tomorrow.
They probably will, but I think the Lakers still cash the first half, but then they're gonna really have to play in the second half.
Because what it's been looking like is, all right, Lakers won, right? Game 1. Boom. Steve Kerr goes and make adjustments. Right? Warriors win game 2. All right. Ham makes his adjustments. Lakers at home, game 3. Boom. So now it's on the Warriors to make their adjustments for game 4. If there's any more adjustments to be made. How many times can you keep making adjustments?
Yeah.
But all right, people. What we got about an hour till that game comes on. LJ, you doing anything live today? Tell the people where they can find you at.
No, I don't think we're doing anything live today. But you can find me at Twitter at LJ Sports Media, Facebook, LJ from Houston, YouTube, Raw Words Podcast, LJ from Houston, and of course, Pub Sports. You can find me with Jimmy. We moved to Fridays now, so I'll be on Fridays with Jimmy doing his show. Saturdays with J Money when he does the show on Saturdays, and of course right here on Brothas N Bets on Sundays. So yeah, man, got a full week. Always trying to give out some good content, get up people some plays so we can cash some tickets, my friend.
For sure. And people, I'm always gonna be here, be on Picks for Dave. Catch me over there. Sometimes been a minute, but I might catch me on Pub. Shout out to Pub. But more than likely, and for sure, if you're looking for me, you can always find me right here at Brothas N Bets. And hold on, we still got a comment coming in the group. Check FanDuel, LJ telling you to check.
We can't do FanDuel, Groovy. We live in Texas.
We live in Texas, my brother. We can't do nothing local.
Man.
Nothing. Unless it's like fantasy kind of shit, so to speak. So we got to be offshore.
It's a sore spot too, Groovy.
But what you can do in Texas is get a gun. get a good gun. You can't bet money, but if you want a gun to shoot stuff for people, because that's what happens with guns too. You can come and we'll give you a gun. You don't even need anything. Just be 18, you just walk and get you a gun. Walking on your local Walmart.
Yeah. And then you can go to a mall and do a mass shooting.
Walk in your local Walmart and go get you a gun. And that's what you can do. But when it comes to betting, it's just wrong. They doesn't want to do that. It makes no fucking sense. I think all that shit should be illegal. Prostitution, gambling, drugs. I feel like we're adults. We're old enough to make our own decisions about what we want to do with our lives and our bodies, and the government should just stay the fuck out the way. Fuck out the way. Just fucking get out the way. Do your government stuff. Fuck out the way. Monk say we will give you that. You got that right. We will give you a gun, rifle, all kind of shit. Come what? Load you up. I got one in my house too. Just in case one of those crazy people out here running this, that's the wrong thing to do at this address. I had to pull that out on the show one time before we get out of here. Coach came playing.
Yeah, I seen that.
Garage. Came out here with say, what? I'm not gonna get spooked. I'm from Texas, big dog. My thoughts are I'm gonna shoot this person and then I'm gonna call the police.
Yeah.
And tell them to come pick up this person off. Can you come get this dead guy out my driveway? I fear for my life. Stand your ground. I don't know what he was doing. Banging on my garage. We live in Texas, don't we? Anyway, let me stop joking. All seriousness. I am Marley Bets, and that right there, that's the homie LJ from Houston. This is Brothas N Bets, and like yesterday, man, we smacked them up. We went 2-1 yesterday. Like today, we'll smack them around again. And like tomorrow, you go smack them up as long as these playoffs going on. Y'all already know what it is, man. That is the statistician. I am Marley Besson. Let's beat Vegas. Guess what, y'all? We out.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be